Okay, children, all of you open your honeycomb. We'll continue our second part, okay? Catching a crook. Now, expert detectives. Who are the detectives? Nishad and Maya Pandit. By appointment to the whole world. Chalo. Now that girl is writing. Then I began writing. About half an hour later, I turned towards Seven, who was lying on his tummy. Here, he's lying on his tummy, the pet niche and he's sleeping. This is Maya, okay? Chin cupped in his palms. Chin up, એટલે palm, હથેળીમાં. Reading comics. Want to hear what I have written? I asked. She's asking, do you want to hear? સાંભળવું છે? What I have written? Now turn page number 90. He looked up questioningly. He looked up question. So what? I have listed all the facts we know about Mr. Nath, which might help us to trap him. We can catch Mr. Nath. I have written all the facts. I said, want to hear? Seven nodded, yes. So fact number 1. I read, his name is Mr. Nath. We must discover his first name. First name is Atak. Do you think that is real name? That is his real name, Maya? Nishad asked. No, probably no, I said. Many crooks have an alias. I added a big question mark after Nath. Yeah, they write wrong names. Fact number 2, I read on. The tenants at Shankar House say he is mad, strange and unfriendly. Tenants means je rehta hoy, kirayedaar, bhadwan. They are saying he is mad, strange, એટલે વિચિત્ર, and unfriendly. He doesn't want friends, he doesn't like friends. Number 3, he doesn't talk to anyone and is mannerless. Manners જ નથી. હા, તમારામાં છે ને? Okay, good. You are all good children, okay? But he did talk to us, Maya, and Mama says he is very polite. Nishad interrupted. Nishad is interrupting. You know, he talked to us. He only talked to us because he had to, I said. And since he was under Mama's medical treatment, he had to be polite because he has to take medicines from Mummy. Mama એટલે મમ્મી એ તો ખાલી. So he has to be good, he has to be polite. Fact number 4, he doesn't receive any letters, he doesn't get any letters. 7 nodded, okay, yes. Number 5, he has been living in room 10 of Shankar House for more than a year. For more than 1 year he is living in that place. I continued. Number 6, he doesn't work and sits in his room all day. Full day he sits in his room without working. Number 7, the kids in Shankar House and even some of the grown-ups are scared of him. Children are frightened of him. And grown-ups also are afraid, some of them. Number 8, he has no visitors except for a spectacled, fair, fat man. Only one fat man, spectacles wearing, and fair, white, Goroche, who visits him on Sundays for lunch. On Sundays that person comes there for lunch. Number 9, food and tea are taken to his room by Ramesh from the restaurant downstairs. Food is taken to him from downstairs. નીચેથી એના માટે food આવે. He doesn't care what he eats. Pays his bill immediately. He eats and gives the bill immediately. And tips well. And સારી tip भी આપે. That ends my list. Have I forgotten anything, 7? Nishad had obviously not been paying too much attention to my list of facts. Nishad was not hearing properly, okay? All he could say was, poor man, Maya, he must be so lonely if he doesn't have any friends. How can a crook have friends, idiot? I almost shouted. At least he has one friend. The one who meets him on Sundays, said Nishad. Yeah, Nishad said one friend he is having. A brilliant thought occurred to me just then. That man must be Mr. Nath's accomplice. Acclimatize means helping. He has helped him in crime. Guno karvama help કરી છે. I said, maybe he keeps all the loot and he comes now and then to give part of it to his partner. Okay, he goes and loots people, he's a crook, and half part he gives to Mr. Nath for expenses. That's it, I'm sure I'm right. If you insist on calling him a criminal, I don't think I want to discuss anything with you, Maya. If you call him a criminal, tu એને ગુનેગાર માને છે, I don't want to discuss. Said Nishad angrily. Nishad has become angry. He can't be such a bad man. If he gives Ramesh such generous tips, he's giving good money to Ramesh. Ramesh probably knows something about his past. So Mr. Nath must be bribing him to keep quiet, I said. Oh, and a Nath ape che, to keep quiet. Nishad glared at me with his arms tightly crossed against his chest. I was beginning to get fed up with him. I was fed up, my eyes saying, how can we make any progress with our investigations? If you take that attitude, 7, if you behave like this, we can't find out anything, I asked. I'll cooperate only if you give us this idea about him being an escaped crook, said 7. You really make me angry. I almost hit him. I make you angry, you stupid oaf, I shouted. You make me mad. What is the... Thus only this much is left. Okay children, I complete it. Point of all these inquiries, if he is not a crook, if you think he is a nobody, what's the idea of bothering about him? Please tell me. If you think he is nobody, he is good man, then why are we bothering? આપણે શું કામ પંચાયત કરીએ એમ? Nishad looked thoughtful. I'd like to find out why he is so thin and why he is so lonely. Why is he so thin? I want to know why he doesn't have any friends and lives alone. Try to understand, 7. I told him, if he lived in Shankar house for a year and hasn't made a single friend, there is something wrong. Something is wrong with him. He is obviously scared that someone will recognize him. Somebody will recognize કોઈને ઓળખી જશે and give him up to the cops. Cops means police. Maybe no one tried to make friends with him. Nishad protested. Why should anyone bother? You have seen what a nasty bear he is, I said. I don't care, said Nishad stubbornly. Jidd che. Okay, no, I don't see. I like him and I'm going to try and be his friend. I will be his friend. Friends with a proof? Ha! You are a crazy 7, I said. The cops will take you to jail with him. With him, they will take you also to the jail. Huh? Do you want this to happen to you, you idiot? Nishad barely glared at me, stared at me, and quietly walked out of the room. My theories seem to have made no impression on him at all. Okay children, this lesson is completed. I will be sending you PDF, so you will copy down all the notes in your question answer book. And you have to write questions also. I will write direct answers. Okay? Bye.